Hi everybody, this is TJ with the Backpacktrader. I've got an example, a trade example to show you from Friday's session, Friday the 13th that just happened. This is the exact same chart that we use every day in our live trade room and that we use for our special trade a day Forex Day Trade service. This is the trade plan that we send out to our subscribers 5 days a week. Sometimes the best trade to take is the trade you don't take. In other words, the best trading decision is to not take a trade. One of the most important things about making money as a trader is knowing not how to lose money. Now, some trades lose, we know that, but what's important is that the losing trades all work within the context of a winning trade plan. So let's talk about what happened on Friday. This is just a regular chart of our pound Aussie 8 pip momentum bar. And if you look at this chart, it's downright awful. I mean, there really aren't any trade opportunities on this chart after the fact. You can see that. But let's start with our start time at 8:30 and walk through it. And then I'll show you how we were able to navigate this awful looking chart. So 8:30 is right around here. Put it right at the right edge of the chart. Yeah, right about this bar. So that's the start time. And this looks really awful. I mean, I hope you can agree. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Lots of backfilling, lots of chop and churn. Not the kind of chart that I think one would want to be involved with. But now it's our start time and anything can happen. And, you know, maybe you're going to get into a trade. Maybe you're not. This might have been a trade that could have made some money. But there were no setups that met our criteria, and notice that the markets is pretty much range bound. It goes up, it goes down, it breaks through support, but no follow through with the V-shaped reversal. I mean, it's downright treacherous if you look at it. Just going through it really quick, and then we get to 12 o'clock, and that's basically it. So not a lot of bars inside of our session either. So how does this look with our strategy Spotlight Master Suite? Let me show you. All right, look. Notice that all the bars are now gray. And there seems to be a setup here, but this setup is also in gray. Gray means flat. So when there's a setup in gray, it's showing us a setup that one of our filters did not allow us to take. So we're going to stay flat. Sometimes those trades could work out. This one was mildly successful. Got to its target one, but this is not a trade we're interested in because the winning percentage is less. It's not as, it doesn't have the same win rate that we want within our winning trade plan. So the whole point is that we went the entire session without a single setup, and that was the end of our session. I mean, literally our Friday session was no trades. And that's okay because there just weren't any trades that were worth taking. And again, this is just a crappy looking chart. There was a possible setup right here in the last 30 minutes of our session. You could see the long setup. The little plus sign above our balance line means you would go long, but it never came up and touched the entry. The price came back down instead, and that trade was canceled, and we hit our stopping time, and the session was over. Let me show you what a winning trade looks like. Just to give you a different look and feel, a couple days prior, earlier this week, there was a nice setup. This is later in the evening during the Asian session. Pretty late during the Asian session, but this is a strategy that one can trade during the Asian session. And you'll notice that when you're long, all the bars are green. So there's nothing to do but stay long. And when you're short, all the bars are red. So you know this happened earlier during the Asian session. Got short here. There's nothing to do but stay short. And then, of course, gray means flat. Now, we're not trying to catch every single trade. We're just trying to catch the setups that give us the high percentage odds on our side. And so that happens here. You get long, and then it goes up and down and kind of looks crappy like the other session I just showed you. But the difference is that this was a legitimate trade setup based on our strategy and our system. If you remember in the other chart example where everything was gray, we didn't have any setups except for the one that canceled. This one didn't cancel. It triggered in because the price came up and hit the entry. But the stop was perfectly placed, adjusted. Remember, this is self-tuning to market conditions. And we're going to be taking profit at each of these targets. 14 pips, 22 pips, 30 pips, 38 pips, and we're going to trail. And we use special tools that help us scale out. But notice how it went through all those targets and then just kept on going. And this is why we trail. And this is what's beautiful about this strategy is it adjusts to market conditions, hits some pretty accurate targets. But in case it overshoots the target, we have the ability to take advantage of that as well. So we can hit the home run trade from time to time. But if you think about it, this one trade made, probably close to 100 pips, 38, 30, 22, 14, and even more on the trailer. I'd say it's over 100 pips, and then it stops out, and that's it. So I just wanted to give you a look and feel of how I like to trade, my style of trading, the way my strategies work. They always give you all the information you need. They stack the odds on your side if and when a trade like this is applied to a proven trade plan. These are concepts that are very important for ongoing success. I'll be getting into those themes more and more as we go, as I continue to produce videos for you. And I hope you enjoyed this one, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks again for watching, everybody. This is TJ with the Backpack Trader, and I'll see you next time.